Let us see how to use the lab module. To start using the lab module, we will start with registering a patient. To register a patient, we will go to the patient navigation button. After selecting the patient navigation button, we will come to the billing management and booking screen. In the bill management and booking screen, you can search for a patient record or you can create a new record for the patient. Let's assume Mr. Ankur is a patient who needs some lab tests. Let us search for Mr. Ankur. As you can see, Mr. Ankur's registration data is not available. That means Mr. Ankur is a new patient and we have to create a new registration for Mr. Ankur. To create a new registration, we will select Create New. This is the registration form for first time registering a patient. First name, last name, gender, age and contact number are mandatory fields. However, father's name, mother's name, marital status, email ID and assigning authority are optional. Let's start filling this form. Let's assume Mr. Ankur is 33 years and 10 months. As these fields are not mandatory, we can skip this field. However, I will fill up the email ID. Street address under permanent address is mandatory field. So we will type pin code is also mandatory. After entering pin code, state and location is automatically populated. Temporary address, KYC details, employee details, medical insurance details, caregiver support, language and household. All these fields are not mandatory and they can be skipped. Let us create a new patient record for Mr. Ankur. As this you can see, Mr. Ankur's patient record has been created successfully. In this screen, we can bill lab items. We can enter lab items here. So let us assume Mr. Ankur wants to do a sodium, and he also wants to do a potassium. This way we can add multiple tests here. So Mr. Ankur's total bill is rupees 600. We will go to the payment screen now. To go to the payment screen, we have to select Initiate Navigation. In the payment screen, there are three payment methods. First is Pay by Cash. In Pay by Cash, we have only one option. We have to write how much cash we are receiving and continue. In Pay by Card, we have three options. First option is to enter the amount we want to receive. Next option is the last four digits of the card which is being used for payment and the transaction ID. Last option is Pay by Link. Pay by Link has two options. First one is amount. We have to enter the amount here. And second one is the contact number on which we want to send the payment link. So for now, we will receive the payment by cash. As you can see, payment has been received. We can print the bill or we can save it. Once the billing is done, the patient's record will be seen in the lab pending section. As you can see, Ankur Kumar is here. This means Mr. Ankur Kumar's lab tests are pending. In this screen, the phlebotomist will click on a report. There are four options here. First one is print barcode, collect sample for selected, upload for selected, and report. So first, ideally the phlebotomist will print barcode to stick on the vials. So we will select print barcode. Once we select print barcode, we will get the option to print the barcodes on sticker paper. Once the barcode is printed, we can collect the samples, collect both the samples at one time, or we can collect the samples individually. So to collect samples, we can select collect samples for selected, or we can collect the samples individually from here. So we can add any additional notes if there is, otherwise we can keep this section blank and select collect. So once the sample is collected, the lab technician will again select report and go to the report button and select the report button. Once the report button is selected, the result entering screen for test will be visible. So there are two boxes. One is for result of sodium or the test which has been selected. We have to enter the value received from the biochemistry analyzer here. So let us assume that Mr. Ankur's sodium is 140, which is within the normal range, and if it is out of the normal range, the out of range will automatically get selected. So let us assume it's 140 and it's normal, and the potassium value of Mr. Ankur is 4, which is again normal. At this point of time, the lab technician will save and submit the report. Once the lab technician saves and submits the report will go to the pathologist. The pathologist will review the reports and approve the same. So this looks fine. As a pathologist, I will approve the report and we will do a signature here and submit. After submission, a window will open where we can view the report and then again finally approve it. Once approved, we can print the report or we can save it as a soft copy. After approving the report, we can send the report directly to the patient. To send the report, we have to select the send button. Report has been sent successfully. Thank you.